Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. You know, today feels like a pillow over day because it is what it is. How are you best friend? I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys know how much I love you, how much I'm grateful for you, and how much I just every day pinch myself that you guys are just always so sweet to me. So thank you guys so much. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. So grab a snack, grab a drink, hit that subscribe button because we gotta talk about Chris Olsen, best friend. Chris Olsen, if you don't know, he is a TikToker, influencer. He started his videos by taking coffee to celebrities. Then he started he started with his ex-boyfriend doing like boyfriend videos, and then it kind of just took off. They broke up. Then he started doing like videos on his own, and then he blew the F up, girl.
Jennifer, I brought you coffee.
Oh, I have something.
Oh, okay. Well, flowers for Mother's Day, maybe?
Oh, thank you.
Anytime.
You a mother like no other.
That's you.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you.
And he started delivering coffee to celebrities, and that was kind of his thing. And then he just, he's just himself. He's quirky, he's cute, and a lot of people love him, but a lot of people also find him really annoying for some odd reason. He also is Meghan Trainor's paid best friend, if you will.
Chris Olsen, are you seeing this?
Oh my God.
Chris Olsen, are you?
She, I guess, hired him to help her like promote on TikTok, and then they just became best friends. And he's everywhere on everybody's FYP page. Now, there has been a lot of things about him lately. There has been a lot of pictures leaked, videos shared of him when he was younger. He is very open about his time in rehab and his substance issues that he's had in the past, and how he was 19, 20 back then, but now he does not consent to that anymore. I'm gonna get into it, don't worry. He has been literally best friend. This guy has, but you guys know I'm always joking and my videos are always a mess and I'm singing and dancing and doing everything. But this is a lot more serious. He has been trashed like no other for the past months. I mean, for a long time, but for the past months, there's been a lot of people like just hating on him nonstop. And it's gotten so bad that he hit a break yesterday. He hit a break yesterday, and he went and made 3 different videos responding to people who want him to end his life, want him to go away, want him, don't understand why he is, famous or popular. People hate him so much, they are constantly telling him to end his life. So this is a very, very sad situation, but I think it's having a really good, positive future for him because he has been able to release. So these are the videos from him yesterday, and you can see the pain, the suffering, the sadness, and just his spirit dying in front of us. Check this out.
Ever done anytime I have gotten on this fucking app is try to make people laugh and try to make people happy. I have never ever come on this app with any intention of making someone angry or just being rude for no reason. But that is all people do to me. That is all you fucking do to me on here. Of course it's gonna drive someone crazy. I'm so tired of being nice. I'm tired of being nice to all you people who don't fucking deserve it. I can't wait for someone to do some fucking crazy compilation, say he's going crazy, he's lost his fucking mind. Of course I've lost my mind. Revenge porn of me on the internet that keeps popping up, that people keep DMing to me. I get called ugly. I try to do one confident fucking glam bot, and I get called the ugliest person who has ever glam botted, which is such a fucking dumb phrase, but it is in the compilation of every worst glam bot compilation I get put in it because everyone wants to talk about how ugly I am. I don't know if I made myself such an easy target because I was trying to be nice, but I don't want to be that anymore. Fuck all of you people who have decided to drive me this crazy. There are people on this app who continuously get taken down for actual problematic things. My crime is being fucking annoying, for being too loud. I'm sorry, I'm the way that I was fucking born. I'm a theater kid. I'm always gonna be too loud. Block me, please. I know sometimes people say, TikTok fucking, he paid for me to follow him. He paid to unblock. Reblock me. I'm sorry that app fucking unblocked me for you. Please say this shit to me in person next time you see me. Please say it to me. I want to have the conversation. I want to talk about it. I want to be able to defend myself because all of you hiding behind these fucking ghost accounts aren't even giving me the chance to fucking talk to you. If you want to jump in the ring, let's fight. Let's play. All I've ever done. No, bitch, I'm not okay. If people said shit like this to you every day, neither would you. Not only do y'all tell me to kill myself, basically, you've leaked photos of me. You send them to me as fucking blackmail. Obviously not gonna unblur it, but this is exactly what happened here. Telling me I'm always gonna be ugly and then asking to fuck. Who wouldn't go fucking crazy when this is what I receive every day of my life? Knows how to use his holes to get invited to events. I would if I could, bitch. I've always wanted to fuck my way to the top. Why is this Chris Olsen kid everywhere? Because I keep getting invited because I know how to use my holes to get there. Chris Olsen, get up. I might be annoying. You might fucking hate me. You might want me dead. I'm the one at these events. I'm the one who keeps going to these things. I'm the one meeting your faves, and you're probably never gonna get there. I could flop every day for the rest of my life, and I'll still be more successful than you probably ever will be. And this is not coming from a place of ego. This is not coming from a place of thinking I'm actually better than you. This is coming from a place of reminding you you're the one that's talking about me. I have no fucking idea who you are, and I never will. None of us really will. But you're the one saying, get him away. What do you think I'm gonna do with these people? Do you think do you think people have free will? They could walk away from me if they wanted. No one has to fucking talk to me. I'm not forcing anyone into a conversation. Believe it or not, I'm likable to most people. I know that's hard for you to believe from behind your screen because you've never been outside in your fucking life. But people actually like me. That's why I have 13 million followers. But that's not really something you're ever gonna have to worry about because having a platform like that is never gonna happen with this kind of energy. I'm so fucking tired of you and all people like you throwing disrespect because I'm annoying. There are people out here who are being outwardly problematic, but I'm the one you're deciding to take down because I'm annoying. Fuck you. I say that with full disrespect. Maybe I should start making videos just for each person who decides to call me out. I already have a list. I have screenshots. Every time someone decides to disrespect me, I take a screenshot just in case they decide to find success later in life. Let's see what you said in your past. Let's bring up the old tweets, babe. You ruin everything. I'm not allowed to meet the people that I have also been enjoying watching on a show because you find me annoying, because you wish you were in my position, but you never will be.
So, I will say this, best friend. First of all, the revenge, the blackmail, the pictures of him circulating with him begging them to please stop and take them down. That on one side is such an invasion of privacy, such an invasion of human rights, in my opinion, okay? That on one side. And then on the other side, you have somebody who is just human. He's a human being just like everyone else. I will say this, best friend. If it was not for social media, I would have had even a harder time going through my grief. You guys know this, but for those who don't know, when we first moved to Los Angeles 10 years ago, I had just lost my brother. I was very lost. We didn't know anybody here in Los Angeles. And I turned to social media YouTubers. I didn't know about YouTube back then, okay? This was about 11 years ago. And we moved to Los Angeles in 2014. So yeah, 10 years ago. 2014, we moved to Los Angeles. I didn't know about YouTubers, influencers. Like, I didn't know it because I lived in Europe. I lived in Colombia. Like, YouTube, I guess, wasn't that big at the time. But I randomly just found Trisha Paytas. Randomly. Like, I don't know how it just, randomly popped in my YouTube app and my YouTube app. And it changed my life. It changed the course of my life. Trisha Paytas changed the course of my life. And I will always say that and be thankful for her. My husband and I had very different schedules, so a lot of the times I was alone and going to sleep alone, eating alone, grieving alone. My mom lived in Europe, so the time difference was horrible. I didn't really have anyone to talk to. And watching it, Trisha Paytas, watching Joy Graceffa, whoever I found, it felt like I was hanging out with somebody. It gave me so much peace. And I ate with them. I fell asleep with them. I went to work with them. They came with me on the bus, you know, on my way to work, on my breaks, you know. It helped me so much. And it still does. And that's why I decided to become a YouTuber 9 years ago. Roughly almost a year after we moved here, I decided, because I was like, I need to give back somehow. I've received so much, I need to give it back. So seeing influencers and all these people get such hate and get such messages like go end your life and, you know, all of these things, I'm just like, is it really that serious? I would understand if Chris Olsen was problematic, if he was, you know, racist or, you know, said crazy things or hurt people or just was horrible. But his content, I believe, is so innocent. Climbs on poles, stomps on in with his heels, you know, hangs out with Meghan Trainor. You know, of course he's gonna have sponsorships. A lot of people hate him for that, but why are you hating him for getting a sponsor or a brand deal? That I will never understand. So now he is speaking out for the last time about those pictures, the violation he feels, and his sobriety and his self back in 2019. Check this out. Best friend, so Chris Olsen just broke his silence for the last time on Instagram, saying, this is the last time I'm gonna post about this for now, but I'm 19 in this pic. I was sober, life was supposed to be better, and I was still making mistakes, but I forgive him and I hope you can too. I never was a porn star and never consensually agreed to any of these photos or videos being released on the internet. Trigger warning for this story because it talks about SA. As all of you know, at this point, I went to rehab when I was 19 and was such a bad addict by then that my liver was failing and I couldn't go to sleep sober anymore. Well, when I got sober at 19, my mind didn't change overnight and I still engaged in activity I'm not proud of at all. When I got sober, I lost a lot of weight and started working out and started feeling good about how I looked physically for the first time in my life. I would post fitness photos on Instagram all the time and had gained a small following from that. From there, photographers would reach out and ask to collaborate with me, where I'd take some photos with them and tag them, and it would be mutually beneficial and no money was involved. With most of these photographers, I had a really good time, and while sometimes the photos would essentially just be thirst traps, I almost always felt comfortable. That was until I shot with one photographer who crossed the line of what I was comfortable with. When we first shot together, he immediately had me sign a release for the photos that we were going to take, which he said was standard, and he needed me to sign in order for us to start, which, being 19 and unfamiliar with the entertainment world, I complied without realizing what I was actually doing. And then he immediately made me remove everything. I don't want to get into details as it continues to trigger me and can be triggering for others. But what happened with this photographer was unconsensual, yet I didn't know how to say no because he had the power and I had no idea how to stand up for myself. I was supposed to know how to say no, how to make the right decisions. Life was supposed to be good now, right? And yet here I was letting myself be violated and not even standing up for myself, trying to show my discomfort, physically moving away, trying to find excuses to not spend any more time around him, and never saying no. So to this day, I can't say that I really tried. I didn't. And the photos were taken. Multiple shots happened and I let them. And then he posted them on a platform that you had to pay for. But people screenshotted them, and from there it was over. This situation changed me. I had an experience with SA when I was in high school and drunk. But for this one, I was sober. I regressed back to unhealthy habits, specifically with the way I used my body. I was desperate to get validation on my own terms. There are videos of me circulating doing just that. But I am 19 and 20 in those videos. I made them on my own volition, and I have to stand by the fact that during all of this, I never said no. But today I am. I'm saying I do not want these things to circulate anymore, and I hope that's enough. I know it might not be, and I know I have to stand by the fact that I made them. But I'm in the process of forgiving myself, and I hope you can try to forgive me too. I know not everyone's gonna like me, but if you are going to hate me, please let it be in a way that isn't continuously traumatizing me. So I have to say I'm very proud of him. I feel like he has now released what he has felt. You know, next to him, my platform, of course, is still growing. It's nothing compared. But some of the messages I've received, I've had a stalker, I've been threatened, my dogs have been threatened, my husband, my mom. Some crazy shit has happened to me too. And I'll never forget the same week that my stepbrother passed, a year and a half ago. Yeah, right? No, 2 years ago, sorry. I think it's gonna be 2 years ago. That same week, I had a stalker. It was the craziest thing in the world. But I saw what it did to me, right? So imagine times 5 million. It's a lot for a person. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, well, it just comes with the territory, comes with the job. But he's not hurting anybody. And I speak from experience how scary it could feel to have people tell you you are not worthy of living or being on this earth. End it. You already have mental health issues. So if you mix it with that shit, a lot of people can't get through it. So I have a lot of sympathy, and I have a lot of sadness for him because, like I said, his content is not problematic at all. So I'm proud of him for speaking out. It's sad to see him in pain, but I'm sure that he's gonna be okay. And I'm also very sure that he is going to look back and be grateful for the time that he had to explode. Because if you hold things in, you're just gonna get sick. So I think that we all have to be a little bit more responsible of what we would tell people. I know that a lot of people have the mentality, well, influencers are rich and they have it all, they don't care. Listen, money, I'll tell you, I know a lot of people with money. I know a lot of millionaires here. I know a lot of millionaires here, honey. And let me tell you, 90% of them have more problems than you and me combined, boo, okay? Trust and believe, best friend, okay? Money is not everything. Fame is not everything. Popularity is not everything. Brand deals are not everything. So I'm very proud of him. He's annoying as hell sometimes, but so are we, bitch. So are we. Nobody is perfect, But just because you're annoying sometimes, or you're not everybody's cup of tea, you don't deserve to be told to end your life. And that's disgusting to me. So, Chris, we love you. I'm proud of you. And I can't wait for you to look back at this moment in your life and be grateful for it. Because you stood up for yourself. You set your boundaries, but you also released everything that you were feeling inside. Lastly, not every influencer deserves to have a platform. I will say it right now. But I believe he is definitely one of them. So that's all I gotta say about that. I love you all. I am grateful that you allow me to do this. I'm grateful that you are supportive, that you are sweet, that you are kind, and that you also put me in my place sometimes, honey, because listen, a relationship needs to work like that too, okay? But thank you so much for giving me the space to do this. I love you all. I am so grateful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.